You would 100%
Sing
lose.
this for the air. Welcome back.
Welcome back. And Dylan just
Wait,
said...
I thought you were only doing this episode in song.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Dylan. No.
Welcome to Dom Dyl, the musical.
No. Dylan just said that we should have a dance battle.
Because I was dancing. You didn't see me, but I was dancing.
And he said, I told him that I would win. He told me I wouldn't win.
I want to know why. Okay. So you think that I already know your thought process. You think because you can do the worm, it's an automatic lock.
I can do way more than the worm.
Okay, hit me with him. What are your go-to dance moves?
Really, it's just...
I don't
have names. I just get up and bust a move.
No, I've never seen you get up and bust a move.
I know you haven't, but I can.
Like legit?
I can bust a move and I got rhythm.
Says who?
Me. And
have we danced? We didn't dance at the wedding.
Not really much, but like,
even if we did,
and I don't mean like dancing, like turn around and shake my ass on you. I mean like dance battle, like show me your real moves, like
fucking.
Like I want to see you move, and I don't want to see you try to fucking break dance and jump around.
No, breakdancing counts for.
I know it. No, it does. But if you're like legitimately good at breakdancing, not if you're just fucking hopping around and pretending like you're dancing.
When I was a kid, have you ever seen like Breakin'? Super like 80s movie?
No.
It's about these breakdancers, but they would just throw a cardboard out.
I literally don't even know top celebrities. There's no fucking way that I know.
You could, yeah, but you could know like just a random movie. But anyway,
no.
They were like, you know, like the cardboard, like that they'd be fucking spinning on and shit, like so they could do it on the streets.
Yeah.
Well, my dad, like when he would change the oil, he had like big pieces of cardboard like that, or like broke down boxes.
Yeah.
Me and Jacob would like spin around in the driveway.
Yeah.
We thought we was fucking.
That's what my little cousins used to do.
You got served?
I've seen it. Maybe like.
With the fucking Omicron variant?
Omarion. Doesn't he get shot and killed? Or no, that's Chris Brown. And that's Stomp, right? Stomp the Yard or some shit.
I honestly haven't seen that one.
Really?
You Got Served was my shit.
Is it a dance battle movie?
Yeah, it's like Marcus Houston. It's fucking
Omarion, I don't know who Marcus Houston is, but I know who Omarion is. I got this ice box.
Is that Omarion?
Yeah, where my heart used to be.
Why do I feel like that's not Omarion?
It is. I'm so cold. That is Omarion.
Why do I feel like that's not Omarion?
The fuck? What the fuck, Dylan?
Like, I don't know why, but I really feel like that's not Omarion.
Icebox. Do. Omarion, Icebox.
Why do I not... Like, I obviously know the song. That was a huge song.
He looks like Ludacris, kind of.
Kind of, but
that's
kind
that
of
nose.
racist.
No, I'm not saying it's. I'm saying
every time you compare people, I just call you racist.
I know, like I say, anyone looks like, oh, that's racial. Like, sorry that they're both black men, but they do look alike.
Dominique.
What? Just because they're both black men doesn't make it racial. Just they look alike. I think they have similar facial features. Like their pointy nose.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But I do not remember that song being him, man.
Yeah.
Like
that's like the only song I know of his.
You know, fucking Eat the Booty Like Groceries. That's Omarion.
Yeah, but I'm talking like old school.
Yeah, I mean,
there's got to be more that I know than
there
that.
There definitely is.
Supposed to be? Yeah, it's you're talking about.
Yeah, Eat the Booty Like Groceries.
I really only Speedin' was so good.
You know, that's what honestly turned me on to eating ass.
Really? That song?
Yep.
That's weird.
I was like, wow. I wonder. I'm lying. That. And one other person. I'll tell you their name afterwards because this is it might be too much information that they would
don't want their personal information out there. Yeah.
But so this person, he was younger at the time, but his older cousin told him, "You're not a man until you get your booty hole ate." So this is the opposite way around.
You're not a man then. Have you ever had your ass eaten?
No, I ask you all the time, and you.
No, and the other fucking day, dude, you had the nerve to bend over and spread your whole ass cheeks open, and I saw your whole taint.
Yeah, you.
And I told you, I will never be down there eating your ass. I just saw it. Ugh, no way.
With me, bro. You be asking me to do stuff and like, and then I do it, and you fucking shame me.
No.
You treat me like I'm some fucking creature.
Well, I'm just simply saying I saw your whole undercarriage, and
but anyway, so I would like to eat my ass because when this person got older, he called his cousin and said, "I'm a man now."
Good for him.
I'm pretty sure it was his cousin. I could be fucking this up. Sue me, But I know this was told to him. And so he said, I'm a man now. And that person immediately knew what he meant. Years later, immediately knew what he was talking about. He says, it's pretty good, huh? That is where a man's G-spot is. If I didn't fuck... Oh,
Dylan, it's now. Okay. Your G-spot is in your asshole.
Okay.
So...
Stick that tongue in there.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why?
I'll pop a finger up there before I look at. If you want me to mess with your G-spot, I will.
I want you.
If that's what this is about, is just purely the G-spot. Come here.
I don't think you would. I think you're all tired.
I would do it right now. On air. Yes, I'll do it on air. I'm not kidding you. That I don't care about. I'll put my finger in that ass anytime. Why is that okay? Are you kidding me? My finger in my mouth. My mouth, like, there's a huge difference between my finger and my mouth.
Why would your finger be in your mouth?
We said, why is it any different than licking your asshole?
In my mouth, not and my mouth.
No.
I got you. What you're saying now?
Oh, are you kidding me? I won't be able to taste it. I won't be able to smell it. Like, if I'm down there, you're smelling it. You're tasting it. Ew. And, like, you specifically...
That's hypocritical.
I understand that, but I have told you before... This might be too much, but I have told you before, like, hey, Dyl, I wouldn't go down there because whatever, it might, smell like a butthole. And you literally said that's part of the appeal.
Oh, No. So well, it's smelling like a butthole. It's not like you just took a shit, because I would never go down there.
No, but like if I even I know what butthole smells like. We've all smelled our own butthole. I don't care what anyone says.
I agree, and there is something about the smell.
There is something about the smell, but it's when it's your own, like my own. Like,
I disagree.
Ew.
I disagree. But what I'm saying
that is disgusting.
All right, let's lay some stuff out here. What if I get waxed and bleached?
No.
Why? So now everything you're bitching about is gone. It's out of the equation.
I am not doing it. I'm
waxed,
not.
Bleached, asshole ready.
No. I told you no.
Step up to my poo-poo platter.
No, I will pop a finger in, but that's
fucked up, dude.
I don't care if it's fucked up. You know what we'll get? They make a little toy that is like a little tongue moving for girls. It's like a little tiny tongue. I'll put that on your ass.
Then I don't even need you anymore.
No, you don't. You could tickle your balls and tickle your ass with it, and then leave me out of it.
Like a lot of things going on down there at once.
Yeah, I know you don't, and I think it's the minute if we talked about this before. If we even got to the point like I even go anywhere near that ass, and you immediately are clenching.
Then call my bluff and go down there with your mouth.
No, my finger first.
As soon as you in,
you would freak the fuck out.
I would let it for the sake of
Let me just touch around your butthole. Just like kind of feel around and like.
No.
This to it. You would not let me.
This is a weird episode, but I think I would like it because.
Then let's try it.
There's times
we'll try it next time. I'll just do it. I'll just go. You know what? I'll just pop a finger in.
No.
I'm gonna pop a finger in and not even tell you. I'm gonna go boop.
I am telling everyone right now, I do not consent. I'm letting this be known publicly. I do not consent. But, like, I'll scratch my asshole and I'm like, ooh, that kind of feels good.
You know what you should do if you want to get some good ass play? No,
I don't want to get ass play. I just want to experience.
Take one of my hairs.
One time,
no, seriously. Bro. For all my girls that know this, when you take one of my hairs and shove it up there.
Wait. You put your own hair in your asshole.
No, when I shower though, like when I shower and stuff, like because it slides down my back and it catches in my crack. And that's all girls. Like when we take shower, our hair falls out and it slides into our cracks. So but sometimes there's a stray. You leave one of the strands in, and somehow, some way, it works its way in your ass.
That makes sense to me because.
And then you pull it out and it feels so good.
I'll feel something in my pants,
and it's one of my hairs.
And I'll be like, damn, that's a long nut hair. It's one of your head hairs. How did it get in my underwear?
Well, next time that happens, stop for a second, take it in, and say this is gonna feel good, and then pull it out nice and slow and take it all in because it does feel really good. And if you want good ass play, I'll pull some hairs out for you and shove them up. You can shove them up. I don't have to shove them up. You can shove them up, and you can pull them out. It feels good. I'm like, swear to God.
How do you shove them up?
I don't know. It's like not hard. How do you put anything in anything?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll give it a go, I guess.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry, guys. The first third of the show has been so TMI'd.
They like it. My legs are like here for, so fucking cramped.
This is the shit that people actually talk about, but would never talk about publicly.
I mean,
podcasts on like the internet really changed what can be talked about.
Well, anything can, as long as you're willing to put that out there and have it tied back to you, which I could give a fuck
me
less.
Me too, bro. I'm an open book.
Like, I don't even care about it, and and the thing is, like, about podcasting, like, you only say what you want to say. It's not like it's not like everything. Like, I don't say everything about me, but a lot of, I mean, like, I don't really care. There's not much that
I hold back on.
I don't really care because, you know, it's like people get enjoyment out of being able to relate to you. And a lot of people are actually very relatable and people just don't notice it. I think TikTok has also like really brought that out too. I said, like people really are like, wow, like I'm one of my butthole hairs. Some shit, dude. Pull it out and there's a dingleberry on the end. And you talk about having dingleberries and shit. Like, I'm cool.
Bro, when's the last time I talked about having a dingleberry?
I don't give a fuck about it. Like, no.
Do they happen? Sure. Do they happen all the time? Definitely not.
New vape alert.
New vape alert. I was like, what the fuck?
Copy my friend on the flavor. It's really good. So anyway, changing subject. I'm going to Miami, everyone. Next weekend, we'll do one more podcast before I leave, and then the next one you'll be hearing my stories, and I'm sure I'll have some good stories. It's me and my good friend.
I hope so. The one that she said would make a good podcast with her.
Yeah, her and I would have a great podcast together because we have some really fucking crazy stories. But we're going just me and her, so we'll get more, and I'll bring them back to you guys, and you guys will get to hear, and I'll try to get some cool footage because Miami has a lot of characters. Like my God, last night I was on TikTok and there was it was like a caption. It said like hashtag Miami, hashtag pool, hashtag like Miami vibes, like hashtag things, only things you see in Miami, whatever. There's a girl at the pool. She's literally sitting down on her hands and knees, vomiting and then smearing, like playing in her own puke, like playing with it, but she's so fucked up. Like you can just tell because like when someone's very fucked up, their head usually like bobs, like they can't even hold their head straight. That's how I know. Like, well, with you it's your eyes, but you also like when your head starts bobbing, that's how I know you're fucked up. She was laying there.
The head bob is like I'm gonna go to sleep. The eyes is like
when I look in your eyes, when you look soulless. I always know I'm like he is fucked up because like you have this look in your eyes. Like there's nothing going. There's like he's an empty body cavity. When you look into someone's
eyes and you know they're fucked up, it's like
damn.
There's nothing you can do either.
No.
Like if I see because I
and then you get to that point and I look at you and I'm like, oh, here we go.
There's nothing you can say at that point because like I know how all my friends like different reactions that they'll give me. So like I know how to handle with care. And I think you've now found out how to handle me. You just kind of fucking step back and just let me go. Because anything you say isn't going to
if I say anything, it's like it's just going to make things worse. Like
anyway, what were you talking about? This girl in her puke.
Yeah, she was just playing in her fucking vomit. Like, how gross. But if I'll get shit like that.
Was she like drawing a picture?
No, and everyone was like, oh my God. And like there was a guy with her and he kept telling her like, stop. Like, come on, stop. Like, but she's at that point where you can't tell her shit. Like she's like half asleep. Like she's so fucked up. And it's like broad daylight. Like it looks like it could be like 1:00.
Just living life, man.
Living fucking life. But that's gonna be us.
That's like that bitch.
We're gonna be fucked up.
Where were we going that day? We were driving towards where I get my hair cut, and that chick was at the side of the street, dude.
Oh my God,
fucking
dude!
Ball.
We should have took a video for the podcast.
That's what I was thinking. We should have just took a video in general, but
before the podcast. She was having a fucking concert, but she was more like the backup dancer. Like she was like feeling herself. She was fucked up. She was smoking something. She was like. And like let the smoke blow, and she would just be like this, and then she would just dance, and oh my God, she had no shoes on, had a little mini skirt on. It was probably 40 degrees out, a little tank top on. Oh, yeah. People sitting at the bus stop, like minding their own business on their phone, and she's just like full on, fucking busting a move, singing, and she had no headphones in, like. There was no music playing, so whatever was going on in her head.
This might not be very PC what I'm gonna ask. But like, how do people like that survive without being trafficked? Like, that's an easy target.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think that she's desirable.
Do you think that the people
like? Are you kidding me?
I feel like people who get trafficked, it's not like they're just looking for the baddest bitches out here. They're just taking
not.
Anything with a hole.
I get that, but like, I feel like if you, this, I don't know if this is even true or not, but the way I would feel like it would be is like, you don't want someone that's already tainted. Like, she already is clearly like.
You think they're only selling virgins?
No, but I mean, like, some, like, because like, a lot of times they end up, exactly, they end up you end up getting on drugs, you end up getting on all these things, because like, if your pimp is providing like this one thing that you feel like you need, which is probably drugs, then you know, you're less likely to leave them.
But then why wouldn't you just get someone who's already 50% of the way there?
I just don't. I just think you look at her. She got no teeth. She, like, I just don't think she's desirable, and that's what I think.
No teeth means better blowjob.
Yeah, but it's also like not desirable. Like, are you kidding me? Like, if you're paying for some sort of service, like, you want to be able to look at the person and still.
At some point, you're gonna get there. Then what do? You just go to? They just throw you away?
Yeah, or like
they're the ones who got you hooked up.
Exactly. That's what's fucked up. Or you escape, but like. I just don't think she's someone who is desirable and isn't gonna make them money because she's fucking busted. Like. You know, you want people who were like somewhat decent because you want people to pay and you want them to look somewhat attractive. And then you'll dress them up, make them look like a little hoe, get them out there for real. But like, she got the hoe part down. She was looking real
good.
Real good. Yeah. It was definitely.
Let me tell you, I was about to.
It was definitely a fucking sight to see. But it was. I don't know, doing her thing, whatever. I would have loved. I would have loved to hear.
No headphones.
I would have loved to know like what was playing in her head.
Me too.
Like what? Because it was like, it looked like it was more like she was
fucking.
It was either like hip hop or it was fucking like EDM shit. Like she was like bah, like moshing.
I've never once like heard music in my head and just started dancing.
No, me either.
Not one time.
And I'll say.
No matter what I was on, no matter what, never once have I done that. It's fucking weird, man. But I hope you get some fucking footage like that in Miami. I hope you come back with some.
Oh, I will.
If you do, like, as much as I want you to send them to me. So I can
I'll wait. Because I'm gonna be on the lookout and we're gonna be drunk. Some of the footage might be us, like for real.
I could 100% see like you each getting footage of each other.
We are a good time.
Of you, would you even let it be aired?
Yeah, depending on what it is.
You just heard her consent. Well, what are you getting fucking DP'd out here? Like
no, but like
what else would be bad?
I don't know if like anything. I don't know. I'm excited.
Anybody, hopefully.
Let me meet Drake and it's over with.
That's a pass.
Right. I swear 100%. To God, though, like I would be like, I'm single. What's good? Don't look at my Instagram. Oh, that's my brother.
You could literally tell him.
I'll say he doesn't give a fuck. He told me you're my one free pass, and he would love for me. Do you want
to FaceTime him and ask if it's okay?
So he'll say, fuck no, I don't give a fuck. He would literally say, I don't give a fuck about any dude in your life.
But be careful if you do meet Drake and fuck him. Don't try to put the condom back in you. Keep the hot sauce.
I don't want to be pregnant. And I use Olaplex, and now I'm infertile.
You wouldn't be okay with being pregnant with Drake's child.
No.
You're fucking out of your mind. I would let Drake
and that's why I'm the perfect candidate. Pick me, Drake. I don't want your kid. I don't give a fuck.
Why? That's a smart life move.
No.
You don't have to be with the man.
I don't give a fuck.
He'll see his kid when he
I don't even want to deal with that bullshit. No.
Money.
I like my life how it is. I don't want to even be wrapped up in the bullshit.
I would help you raise that child.
No. Will you be its dad?
No, Drake would be.
No, you would be. The fuck?
No, I would not. Drake would be his dad.
I understand that, but the kid would call you dad.
I wouldn't want him to.
No, the kid would call Drake dad. Drake wouldn't let that happen. But I don't know. Maybe he'll pay me off and say, "Hey, let your boyfriend raise it."
I would start calling Drake daddy.
No, I wouldn't get pregnant. I don't want to be pregnant.
That's insane.
And that's why I'm more. Yeah, I'll just get my whole pitch ready. Like, look, dude. I saw that girl with the hot sauce.
I'll put my hot sauce in my
I won't do it. Like, I swear to you, like, I have no desire to be pregnant. I don't want your fucking kid. I don't want any ties to you.
You're coming on too strong. You just gotta be natural.
Well, I know, but when we get to the point, like, if we're in the room already, I'll just say, look, let me just break it down real quick. Obviously, wrap it up, but you don't even need to put hot sauce in it.
What if you said wrap it up and he started spitting an unreleased verse for you? Like, you thought that's what you meant?
Oh, I would be like, all right. Let me get my phone. Record.
You think that there's any chance that you're within 20 feet of Drake and you have your phone? If you're like kicking it with Drake, they're 100% taking your phone.
You think?
100%.
I would say I don't want this. Like, I'm not here for the clout. I'm here for my own internal clout for myself.
Then let them have your phone.
Yeah, so take it. Yeah, I'll tell them, take whatever you want from me.
Fucking take your phone,
rob me blind. Take my life. I'll sign anything. Sign my life away.
Yeah, I would 100% be. Here you go.
I'll say, and I want to get on a verse, dude.
Bro, you keep talking about like you want to make songs, and now you went on one of Drake's songs.
I do.
You've never written a bar.
Or I'll say, write a song about me. That little Asian thing that you met in Miami.
Stop. Stop.
I'm not kidding. That's like, write a song about me. So get some sort of Oriental beat. Some sort of, I'll send him a Vietnamese beat. I'll say, listen, I'll send you one of my childhood songs that my family used to sing karaoke to. I will send you the beat. Let's find something similar and let's get it. And I'll be on the background. I'll do ad libs. I'll do whatever you want. I'll be in the video. I'll do what you want me to do.
I don't think he wants you to do anything. He's Drake. He does not need his little Asian ting.
That's me. I'm like, that is me. All natural too.
Not that lip.
Not this. You're right. Not this lip. But other than that, and I'll have fake lashes on, so not my lashes. But other than that, all natural.
Sure.
So yeah, that's like the wildest. I just like have this fantasy where I'm gonna meet him. I basically need to go. We know. I need to basically go to all the hot clubs, but also all the hot strip clubs. I feel like that's where I would run into him. Or famous people in general.
I don't think he just be kicking it like at Miami strip clubs anymore. I think he's on a new level where he goes to like
London.
Remote locations. Oh. Like remote islands and just he don't even have to go to strip clubs anymore. He's been to so many he can just fly strippers to him.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fuck? Well, I don't know. I would love to meet, and that's my goal. But I don't know what she's feeling, but I am not feeling the club scene, like the huge club scene.
Well, that's what Miami is.
I know it is. And maybe we'll go one night, but like I just feel like they're so jam-packed and like some of them have multi-level and like we went to Vegas and like we got into all these clubs, but then like you had to like pay like X amount of money to be on the bottom tier and then you paid the X amount to be on the top tier, but the top tier is like 2 bars really, and then like you're not by the stage at all because like there was like artists and stuff. I forget who was rapping. Rich the Kid we saw.
Vegas always has that.
But we got into a VIP table at Rich the Kid because we were being thoughts.
Throwing that ass.
Yeah. For sure me. For sure me. She was kind of, but for sure me. She fell off I'll never forget. She fell off the table. Oh, she was standing up on because we had like a whole like little booth section. It was like a U. She was standing up like on top of the seat. So like say this is the seat. She was standing up here, Morgan was. And that bitch toppled down.
You ain't got that on
onto the ground. No, I don't have it on footage. Sheesh. And then she went to the bathroom and she fell then. She came back and her knees were all scuffed and bloody.
This bitch looking like she just got to play football at the club.
I was like, what the fuck happened to you? Because I told her to go by herself. I'm like, go to the bathroom. I'm like, I don't want to
clean yourself up.
Because I was afraid if we would have left the table that the guys would have said like, okay, like we'll find 2 new girls instead of these girls. And I'm like, you know what? I want to stay where we're at. Like this is a great spot. We can see Rich the Kid.
You also risk getting trafficked there. Go ahead. I'll stay here with these random guys.
Oh, I wasn't. And there was also a lot of girls there too. There was like 6 girls and we were all just chopped. So I had footage of it actually.
How many guys were there at this table?
Probably 5, and then
so
like
the
10
5
girls.
Guys probably paid for the table.
Yeah, and like me and Morgan were just sitting because
that's honestly a good move.
Well, because like they couldn't. The thing is, they had no girls with them.
Well, like
so they had to recruit all of us because they couldn't get in without girls. Like they literally couldn't get in. They were like, we need 10 girls to get into our table.
You just have 2.
Yes.
Fuck that.
So me and Morgan were sitting there drinking our Rumplemans and chocolate sauce. Like that was our shots. We would always get playing the blackjack on the table, and these guys come up to us.
We didn't have to worry about it because we were such a big group.
Yeah, like 2 groups of guys. One guy came up to me. He was wearing this like really nice tuxedo. I was like, "Will you guys come in with us? Because we can't get in without girls." And then these other guys who were like way more our speed, We're like, "You guys want to come in?" We're like, "Yes, we do."
Yeah, they're not in tuxedos.
No, they were like streetwear, like. Yeah, like chill dudes. It was fun. We went and smoked a joint with them, and then we met this girl, and she went off on this guy because this guy was trying to get in her pants, and oh my god, I was afraid we were about to see like a whole beating happen.
Cool.
It was crazy. Like she was going off on him, and then she stole my water bottle and she left.
Just like a Dasani water bottle.
Yeah, but we were so thirsty. was at the at the club you've been drinking. She been dancing 90. What does he say? She been in the club dancing. She done danced to like 9,200 songs. Yeah, that was me. I needed water after that. I was parched as fuck, and then the bitch stole it.
Sweltering.
Mm-hmm. Rigmarole. That is so funny that you didn't say that word.
I've never heard of it in my life.
I said rigmarole, I said the other day, and Dylan didn't know what that was, but I guess it's rigmarole. I had no idea.
Then you also be saying rigmarole. And
because I had patient one time, and he was so goofy, and he would always be like, I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of all of that. And I would just cry because I'm like, goofy. Yeah. So I'll be in Miami hanging and kicking it. So stay tuned for that
2
episode.
Weeks.
2 weeks away. Yes. Have you heard of... So I already kind of brought this up to him before, but like AI influencers. Have you heard of them or like known anything about them?
Is this like the metaverse or what?
No, this is like real life. So like AI
is not real life.
I know that, but...
It's artificial life.
I know, but there's this girl. Her name is Lil Michaela.
A real human woman. No,
she's an AI girl, and she has an Instagram. She has like 3. When I wrote this on March 4th, or when I wrote this on March 1st, she had 1.5 million. She now has 3 million followers.
3 days.
Yes, she has released a top 10 song on Spotify. She's been in magazines. She's been posed with. I think Bella Hadid.
How is she posing with them if she doesn't exist?
It's crazy. So, like, I'm going to show you her. She's this whole influencer. And, like, people were wondering, like, is she real or not? Because
Say her at names. People can look her up.
Lil Michaela, but it's with a Q. LILMIQUELA on Instagram. She's right here.
Okay. She's 100% not a real human.
Not real at all, but, like, look at her. Like, it's just, like, the way they make her post and, like... People were like, is she real or not? Because she was posting and like sharing on a platform. I don't know what platform, but she was saying like, I have real feelings. I'm a real human. Like she's like, it makes me really sad to know that you guys think I'm not a real human. I'm real and I have feelings. And
she's not real.
No, she's not, but she's AI. But everyone on TikTok was like, we have to save Lil Michaela because...
She said POV, this is December 16th, POV, you're a robot in 2021.
I know.
Link in bio to see my top 10 moments.
Yeah, I know that. But she was...
So she's photoshopped in with these influencers.
Yes.
Like Bella and them.
And like Bella and them, yeah.
She's been posting for a while.
It's crazy, though.
She has a child, huh? No, it's her as a baby.
It's crazy to see. And like her owner...
How are you verified if you're not real? 19-year-old robot living in LA.
Yeah. It's crazy, but she was going on there and like obviously it was someone saying these things for her, but like was really playing on the emotion of these young kids. Like, I'm real, I'm not AI, I'm not a robot. People are saying this, but I'm not. I have feelings. I hit the link
in her bio, and it's like, vote. Who should I hang out with? Ariana Grande or Kendall Jenner?
I know. And then there's another one. His name is Lil Wavy.
What?
He looks obviously way more AI than her.
Why is this a thing?
But like. He obviously looks way more fake.
He looks like Bad Bunny.
But he's also another AI influencer. And it's just crazy that, like, they have these people who, like...
What are they influencing? Like, are they promoting brands or what?
I don't think... I don't know. But here she's
Tap it.
Euphoria. She's doing Euphoria here.
This is so weird, man.
It's very weird. Like that, like look how crazy. Like, that looks like so. It looks like a person though.
But think about
like it's just so crazy and like
it's a way like think about movies that look that real. It's way less work. You're just putting them in one position.
Yeah, so she has her owner.
You have to have the mover and owner.
Yeah, her owner, the person who like plays her. It's a guy.
That's called a creator.
It's a guy. Trevor. And look at there he is with her hanging out. But that's him. That's him and his girlfriend. And they run her page, but they created her.
How did they get it?
And then there's another one. I don't know. She has 3 million followers.
No, but you said 1.4 3 days ago.
Yes.
So she's been posting for a while, but she just blew
up. She has 3 million now. I just realized
doubled her following in 3 days.
Yeah, this might have been more like maybe a week ago. But either way, though,
I don't understand what life is.
It's like, what the fuck? How do you like...
Because that's not like a little double. It's not like 50K.
Like, I just don't understand like how like real human because like real humans struggle to get followers. And then you bring this AI character.
So here's my thing.
But she appeals to the senses, though. She's cute, really. She's skinny. I feel like
if you know how to operate this AI in such a sophisticated way, you probably also know how to work algorithms. So you're also putting yourself in front of a lot of people, and eventually it catches on. And if she's posting like with these celebrities,
well, yeah, that's probably after the fact.
Because how did you hear about her?
Another podcast.
Okay, and was she that same size?
She was she was smaller.
We don't have a following, but like someone
who does have a following brings her up.
Speaks about it. Then other people talk about it, and it's fucking word of mouth is still like the main marketing point, and people don't realize that. Mm-hmm. Like everyone acts like I don't think it's fucking in person, like billboards, fucking handouts and shit.
No.
But I also don't think it's digital media. Word of mouth.
It's word of mouth, but it's also word of mouth on social media platforms too, though. Like it's not just like telling your friend, her friend telling that person. It's getting your voice, getting on a platform of some sort, and using that word of mouth to give it out. Because a podcast technically
is word of mouth, though.
It is, but it's still like digital. Like it's a YouTube video that I watch.
But it's not actual marketing. Like that's my thing. Like there's no campaign behind it. They're not saying like let's push it. However, the big podcast or the big people found out about her was word of mouth. It's not like they paid for advertisement on TV to help blow up this page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's still being circulated organically, which is insane.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I just don't know like where life is going. Like they got the metaverse, they got NFTs, they got fucking AI influencers. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is gonna happen to our real lives? You know?
Yeah, I have a lot of older patients, and they're all very, very, very afraid of technology. Very afraid. It's not scary. I mean, it can be scary. How old are we talking here? Like 60s.
I don't even think people in their 60s should be afraid of technology at this point.
They're afraid, though. They're like, it's scary to see like what the world's coming to. Because she was listening to a podcast, and I was like, isn't it crazy how like, you know, podcasts have become such a huge thing? I said a podcast when I was younger. Did you
subscribe?
No, I don't want my old ass patient listening to our podcast. Absolutely not.
There long term. Oh, I got a hole in my shirt.
Damn, you do.
Okay, keep going.
But I'm not gonna tell her to listen to our podcast. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm her nurse. I'm gonna see her tomorrow. Like,
okay, so what
I would have hated for her to listen to my shit.
About podcasts and how big is that?
Yeah, and I was like, it's just crazy that podcasts are a thing. I'm like, I remember a time where I didn't even know what a podcast was. I said within the last 5 years, they've really taken off. Like, they existed before that, but
you know what's crazy is like how early I was into the podcast.
Yeah, it's crazy because people weren't, and I wasn't. I was like, oh, ew.
Like, I've probably been podcasting for 6+ years.
Yeah, you were podcasting before it was even a thing.
You just like spread. I would just have jumped through so many that like none of them had a chance to really take off. But like I've been doing it since like before.
Yeah, I mean it's fun to do. Like it's just
and it's a good point of entry. Like you don't need this setup. You just need a phone. You can record on your phone.
Yeah. People who do podcasts by themselves is so weird. Like Tori Deal. Like how she does like dealing with whatever the fuck. It's so weird.
But hers are only like 20 minutes. There is full on podcasts of
like Chris Clemens does it all alone too. But he has like
2 hours.
People come in, people call in. Like I wish we were bigger because I would love to do call-ins, dude. Yeah. We should do a prank call segment at some point. Like prank call people.
But if it's a bad one, then we gotta cut it out.
I think prank calls are so fucking funny.
Did you used to do them as a kid?
Yes, and we got in so much trouble one time because
when you started 6-7 that bitch.
Yes, because we were using my mom's cell phone. And we were calling all around these makeup shops, and I put like this Squidward voice on, and I was like, "Do you guys have any like green? Do you guys have any like green lipstick?" And I would like call them like that. And, like then they called my mom the next day, called her back, and were like, "Just want to let you know that your kid was prank calling us all night last night." And we like
oh, you keep calling the same place?
I didn't realize it was because you know what I was doing? I was using a phone book. Back then,
yes,
I was using a phone book to look through for makeup stores, and I was just calling them randomly, but I accidentally called the same one twice, and I didn't realize it. And so she called my mom the next day and was like, "Just want to let you know your daughter or whatever this number was prank calling us, and like we don't appreciate it." Basically,
that's a snitch ass bitch. Did it affect you that much that you, like, what did you guys talk for 30 seconons each call?
Yeah.
She had to call and snitch on
I
you for
didn't care. But yeah, that's
day?
when we had phone books and shit. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I remember phone books all the time.
Mm-hmm. Get them thrown on your doorstep. Have to, like, go to the yellow pages.
The whole thing's motherfucking yellow pages.
Yeah, the whole phone book system was so weird. Like, you can just find anyone's number.
Because they were house phones.
Yeah.
It's public info.
It's crazy.
I mean, realistically, if you paid a little bit of money, you could probably find anyone's cell phone.
You find anyone's anything. It's anyone's anything. It's crazy. People at work, like, I'll have patients and, like, their family members. Like, I had one patient who she was clearly, like, her husband was clearly, like, very abusive, like, physically or emotionally, mentally, but maybe physically in the home. I don't know. And, like, I raised my concerns and I reported it like I was supposed to. But, like, nothing came of it. And
blink twice if you're in danger.
And like, I asked the patient too, I'm like, do you feel safe at home? Like, you know, I did the whole thing because, like, if you suspect something, like, you have to obviously report it. So I did what I was supposed to do. Nothing came of it, though. They investigated. Nothing came of it. But I looked him up. I'm like, he rubs me the wrong fucking way. I looked his name up, and there he was, charged for a felonious assault on a pizza girl. Felonious. I thought it was felonious. Well, either way, charged with a felony for holding a gun to a pizza girl who was delivering a pizza to him, pulled a gun out and was like, I don't know. Like, he ordered the pizza. She got out of the car, put it on his front doorstep. He comes out the front door with a gun cocked and ready, takes it up to the car, holds it up to her and is like, what the fuck did you just put on my front door? And she was like, a pizza. Like, you ordered a pizza. It was a pizza. And they had street footage of it.
Of him with the gun at the
car. So that's how he got charged. They had footage of it from a street cam. And you couldn't make the words out, but the pizza girl said, like, what happened. Yeah. And everything she said, like, kind of lined up with the storyline and everything that the camera got. So, yeah, he got charged. And I showed everyone at work, and I was like, like, look. I'm like, guys, like, you know, like, he obviously didn't hurt, or, like, he's not a rapist, or, like, he didn't beat someone, but he pulled a gun out on a fucking pizza girl. I don't know, like, what he's so afraid of. Like, rubbed me the wrong way.
Some people are just like,
but they think it's weird. Like, how did you even find that? I'm like, a simple Google search. I'm like, I literally typed in his name and then typed in Denver, Colorado, and there he popped up. I'm like, you guys don't know how to do that? They're like, no. I'm like, what?
How the fuck do they not know how to use Google?
I don't know.
That shit irritates me, bro. When someone,
it's like, put some fucking time into it, because this is what life is now, and, like,
people just ask
you have everything at your fingertips. Everything. I'm like, why are you even asking me this?
The amount of time it takes you to ask me this question,
you could have looked it up. Exactly.
That shit.
But yeah,
I got heated about that on my other podcast. That was the rant I went on a couple weeks ago. I didn't even put it out. I told him, I was like, we ain't putting that one out. But he made me fucking record that one. And he's like, oh, we're gonna do a new one on that, and I was just fucking going in.
Really?
I was like, we don't need this kind of anger. We're trying to promote positivity here.
Right. Promoting mental health. But you fucking dumbasses, you don't know how to fucking use your phones.
I said, don't fucking look for handouts. You guys don't want to fucking do any work. I was going in, bro.
For real, though. That's the truth. That is the truth. Lazy people, it kills me. It kills me.
It's
like, people at my job talk about, like, wanting to lose weight. They're like, yeah, like, I just, you know, I'm counting my calories. I'm eating like 1,200 calories a day, and, like, I'm only eating, like, fruits and vegetables, and I'm not working out, though. And I'm like, okay. And then here you are drinking a whole Pepsi. You can, but it's like, how long is this going to last? How long is you eating 1,200 calories a day going to last? I'll tell you, not very fucking long, because the day you're going to feel fatigued.
I guarantee you that they're eating 3,000 plus a day now.
And don't know.
Why go to 12?
But they don't even
just dropped it 2,000.
Or they're like, yeah, I'm eating 1,200, but they don't consider, like, all the toppings that they're putting on shit. Or another nurse was like, yeah, I'm eating a salad, and as she's eating it, she's drenching it in honey mustard, like, pouring it, mixing it, pouring more. She was like, yeah, I do use a lot of dressing, but I figured, hey, you know, if that's what it takes to eat a salad. And I looked at her and I was like, that's kind of defeating the purpose of eating the salad, though, because if you drench it in really high fat dressing, you might as well go eat whatever you want. Like,
It's optics. It's the way they look.
It's like, you think, and salads are not always healthy. People are like, oh, it's healthy. No.
I'm not a proponent for most vegetables.
It's not. I mean, vegetables are healthy if you're just cooking them, you know, just.
Healthy but they're unhealthy in different ways. we're not going to get into this because it's a lot for this podcast. But it's like a lot of these things weren't meant to be consumed the way we consume them now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
even though this stuff was available. Days. I mean, it was very scarce though.
But even when it was available, that's not what they ate.
No, they ate meat.
Exactly.
Like they ran after meat and stuff. Like, but the problem is nowadays with our meat sources is like it's not as humane. Like back in the day, you're searching for wild animals that are eating like a proper diet and have proper nutrition and are, like that's healthy meat.
To know where your food
comes from. Because like you go to the grocery store and like you get a $5 pound of ground beef. It's like you're eating. You know what you're eating?
My dad actually told me that they've been getting grass fed and that they actually. I think they do taste the difference, but even not all grass fed is good. Like the grass fed at Walmart. It says grass fed, but it's other things after it's fed. Like it has to be grass fed, grass finished. Because if not, then
and a lot of labels. I mean, a lot of labels have ways to manipulate a lot of things. All you have to do is
put the word organic, and people automatically.
And people don't realize that organic is a very broad statement.
It doesn't even have to mean anything. They can just put it on there.
I think it just has to be a percentage of the product and it is organic for it to be labeled the whole thing as organic.
But what does the word organic even mean? Like there's no
it has no meaning.
In terms of food, you don't know a set
definition. And nothing is organic unless you fucking grow it or you're going to someone's like farmer's market who grew this in their backyard. And even then, if they have a bunch of pesticides, it's not organic anymore. But that is where if you said, oh, this is all organic, it's naturally raised. I would believe it if I'm at like a farmer's market or I'm at like somewhere where like I'm getting it from the source directly.
Even just being in Colorado versus Ohio, we have so many more options.
So many. For
like the type of meat that we eat, like all this. Dane hit me up today. He said, "I can't believe you eat bison and shit." I'm like, that ain't even half it, bro. I'll eat a motherfucking elk right now.
Yeah, it's nothing. If bison and beef are the same.
I said honestly, bison tastes just like beef. It's just leaner.
You wouldn't even know. Like you wouldn't even know if you. It cooks the same. It looks the same. It smells the same.
I could literally make
anything on bison, they would no one would know
unless I told you.
No one would know unless you're like some sort of chef with like a fucking specialized palate, right? But everything. It's like unless you're that good at it, you would have no idea.
This is making me hungry, dude.
I know we're going to Thirsty Lion.
That's my fucking shit, dude. We ain't been there in a while.
Yeah, you're driving
I've been craving
too.
Salmon. I figured as much, honestly. I've been craving salmon and I can't freaking wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got anything else?
No, besides a big ass yawn.
Yeah, I can see that. Honestly, we didn't have much to talk about coming in, and I think we filled up time pretty well.
Yeah, we did good. I think this was a really good one.
Yeah, me too.
Happy to be done. Time to go eat.
Yeah, well, not yet. We just had breakfast. So. Was that you?
It's 3. Yeah.
Oh, I thought someone was knocking for a second.
It was me.
But all right, guys, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. All the links are below for pretty much everything. Go check out my channel. It's just my name.
Yes.
Anything for you?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. We'll talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.